This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moss.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
And over the weekend, Sue, we did something for the first time. My daughter wanted to go to a casino.
Okay, nice. Has she never been?
No, because she turned 21, you remember, while she was out in California.
Where did you go? Which one?
We went down to Trop World.
Trop. Oh, so much fun. Did she win?
Well, this is what happened. We went in and she was doing some slots or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were all watching and gathered around because I don't particularly care to gamble. But anyway, we were watching. So I was watching.
I enjoy it.
I know you do. So she's playing the game or whatever, and she's, going back and forth, and she had, like a $20, I think is what she was playing with.
Okay.
So nothing big, whatever. But to her, $20, and it was the novelty of, just sitting there and whatever.
Sure.
So she was like down to her last dollar when she won a little bit. So she went back and forth, and at the end of the night, I think she won $5.
Okay.
So she actually walked out. I said, "You're probably one of the few who are walking out with a little money in their pocket, more than when they walked in." I said, but don't get used to it, though.
Yeah, really.
So I'm meant
when
to
you
work
walk
that way.
into the casinos, don't you love hearing that? Don't you love
I know, it's just not my
hearing
thing.
it?
I like going to dinner. We went to P.F. Chang's down there
Oh, wonderful.
for dinner.
You should have went to Carmine's right there in Trop, too.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But, I just love the sound of it. And now I'm going to have to make a trip to AC.
Yeah, well, she was sitting there, and quarter machines aren't easy to find either now in the casino because she wanted to play quarter
Aren't
machines.
there more pennies? I think more pennies are more available.
We were like, don't bother
Okay.
with that. But
It's good if you play the penny, but you have to put in like $1.
yeah.
All right, so that's how you have to play the penny machines, and then hopefully you'll win.
And it was funny, too, because the quarter machines were all in the smoking sections.
Oh, really?
So, when I say it was the smoking, literally, I was like, at times I couldn't see her. It was like I thought I was in London. But it was fun, though. She got a chance to play and experience everything that there is about the casinos.
And the smoking section is always the most full, isn't it? Like
that's where the quarters were. It seemed like
it's crazy.
And we had to wait for someone to move, and then but anyway, so
then
she
you
moved around.
when you walked out.
She played a couple different machines because she felt like I'm not getting good vibes from this one, so I got to move.
I love her.
So,
did she have a drink too?
No, she didn't. But she did think it was interesting that you could order drinks. I said, well,
Sure.
if you were sitting there long enough. But she couldn't breathe, so we had to keep moving.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
Storm Irma as we move into our Tuesday hours.
All right now we're at 69 in Toms River. Nancy's in with us this morning. I just put up my latest edition of Hiking New Jersey. We went to Caddis Island, nice local park right here in Toms River, Nance.
Yeah.
Caddis Island County Park. And while
we
we
did it
were
on a bicycle, not on foot.
Yes.
Which we seem to sometimes.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of people had their bikes out there. A lot of people had their bikes. But the thing that amazed us was we were out there, and as we're walking through one of the parts of the trail, I just, did a little to my wife, and she stopped and like, what? And a herd of deer just went running right past us.
Wow.
Literally, you could have put your hand out and pet them. I don't know if they didn't see us or it was just that we weren't noticing them. And then we found another herd later, but they had all babies, all fawns.
Yeah.
And
you
Mama,
gotta be careful then. You gotta
yes,
back away.
That's why I said to my wife, I said, we don't want to get run over by a herd of deer. But remember Sue Heck, I think it was on the middle. Remember she got run over by a deer?
Oh, my gosh.
While
that's
she was
right.
like cross-country running, she got hit by a deer.
The middle is funny. It'll be back this
But
year.
no, you wouldn't want to get hit by a deer, Nance. They could knock you right off your feet.
No,
sake.
absolutely.
But,
And they're very protective, like
Yeah.
most mamas of their young, so you would be in trouble.
One time I went over by Abby, and Sue literally knocked me over.
Don't go near my Abbey.
That's
See?
right.
Anyway, but lots of wildlife out at Caddis Island. Check out the video. You'll see the deer. It's on my video. And the osprey and everything else.
Deer, butterflies,
and
birds.
yeah, exactly. And it's Caddis Island Park. Fun place to hike. It's up on our website at WOBM.com. So how are we looking out there? Good start to the day weather-wise on the roads.
It was a good start, and we also still have, for the most part, dry, clear conditions and a good-looking go over.
92.7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue with you on a Monday morning. It's August 28th. Right now, 8:12, 66 degrees. Over the weekend, I wrote a blog about a supposed upcoming contest that they're doing, Sue, with mystery Oreos. According to Junk Food Aisle, they're going to be doing a contest coming up with Oreos where they're going to put in a mystery flavor. And you have to guess what that flavor is for a chance at winning $50,000.
Oh, get out.
That's pretty cool,
I could do
right?
this?
You think?
Yes.
Would you be a little intimidated, though, as
No.
to what that flavor could be?
No.
No?
No, I
Wouldn't
trust
bother you?
them. No.
No.
I mean, whatever flavor that might be, yeah, that's a great idea.
Now, my favorite is the original vanilla
I know.
that they have, the traditional Oreo.
Sure.
Of all the new flavored Oreos that they've come out with, is there one that's your favorite? Or one that you liked more than the others?
I like, I still like the chocolate-filled Oreo.
The chocolate?
Best. Yeah, the double stuffed chocolate.
So you mean chocolate cream?
Yes.
Okay.
But there is one I cannot stand.
What's that?
Candy corn.
Oh, the candy corn flavored Oreos. Well,
Red velvet was pretty good, though, too. That's out.
we don't know what that mystery flavor is going to be. You can check the story out at WOBM.com.
How do I do this?
Go to our website. Got all the details
Shawn,
there.
just tell me.
Listen to me. Here's a little flashback to an old Oreo commercial I thought was pretty
okay.
funny
Let's
to
hear
play.
It's fun living on a ranch, but who's having the most fun? He's riding a pony, but they're eating Oreo cookies. Delicious Oreo cream sandwich. Each Oreo's really 2 cookies, you know. 2 chocolatey cookies with a luscious cream filling in between. The most and the creamiest filling of all. Oreo cream sandwich.
There you go. So the kids, one's riding a pony, but the others are eating Oreo sandwiches or cream sandwiches. That's what they call them. Anyway, check out the story. It's at WOBM.com. The mystery Oreo. Who knows? Maybe you could win a lot of cookies with WOBM.
Shawn and Sue on the Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
Let's enjoy this together.
Well, surely not that big of a deal.
All
but
right, go ahead.
I buy milkshakes and keep them for the next day. I put them in the refrigerator because I don't like milkshakes when they're first made. So I keep them in the refrigerator and I like them melted the next day. Okay. That's all. That's what I do. I never drink them when they're freezing cold or thick. I like them when they're watery. So if you keep them the next day and you really want to taste that chocolate flavor, try it out. Yeah, just put it in the refrigerator. Don't put it in the freezer.
Why don't you just make chocolate milk then?
No. The thickness. It has to be a little bit thicker. Chocolate milk to me is a little thin. This is a little thicker still.
But you keep it
even though it's
refrigerated,
melted.
though, right?
Yes, you put it in the refrigerator. And by today, like when I get home from work, it's going to be phenomenal.
Giving it a lot of thought.
That is my lunch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a, well-balanced lunch for
It's
you. Then.
better than chocolate milk.
Yes.
It's thicker, but it's
Now,
not
will you
as
add
thick.
anything to that? Will you add like marshmallows or
because
cookies
you
or
get-
gummy bears or anything?
You get the whipped cream on it, and it melts down in it.
Oh, okay.
And then if you're lucky, they'll have a cherry on it, and then you'll get to that cherry at the bottom.
Nice.
But yeah, try it out. The flavor is so unique and different. It's different than
Never thought of melted ice cream, really. To be,
It's really good.
Seriously, I didn't think about
Nance. Did you ever do that?
No, just in the bottom of the bowl after you have ice cream.
that. Yeah.
Well, double that taste
Wow.
when you have a milkshake. Wonder if anyone else does. It's so good.
Scientist in this.
Yeah.
Let me
see
get a
that?
little video of the consistency of this. I'd
Should
like
I?
to see. I'd
Should
like
I make a video today
well,
when I
I
get
don't
home?
mean make a video, but just take a little. I want to see what it
Okay.
looks like after it's sat for
Okay.
24 hours.
All right, I'll do
when
that.
it breaks down.
How about me tasting it and my eyes rolling? So good. I cannot wait till I get home for that. All right. Some sun this morning. Rip currents pretty bad along the Jersey Shore today. And through the week, it's going to be chilly too. Low 70s. Tonight, a chance of those showers. Tomorrow, rainy and breezy. Here comes that tropical storm.
92.7 WOBM with Bon Jovi on your Tuesday morning. It's August 29th. Shawn and Sue with you. We've got rain today, 69 degrees. So what do you think about this? The thoughts of automatically getting your pizza delivered to you by a driverless vehicle.
I think it's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Domino's this morning, it's trending, and folks are talking about it. Basically what it is Domino's is working on a vehicle which will be able to navigate itself, bring you your pizza. You go out, you punch in a code that you get, and the door opens up, and there's your pizza.
That's just crazy. What if the order's messed up?
I mean, does it really matter? I mean, do you care?
I guess not. Well, you actually have to walk outside of your house now.
You have to go out and get the pizza, which, I mean, how lazy can you be?
Go out.
I mean, if you can't actually walk from your front door to the driveway, I mean, that's pretty lazy.
Then I might as well make my own pizza.
Might as well do
or
it.
I might as well go pick it up.
Might as well just starve because I'm not walking out to the mailbox to get my pizza. But
I mean, it looks pretty neat. Technology has taken us away from the personalism of something. No more tipping? Hey.
Well, that's what I was going to say to you.
About jobs?
Is it going to cost more for a pizza delivered from that service?
Absolutely.
Because they're going to build in what you might have spent on a tip
I would
for
think
a driver.
So. Now I worry about everyone.
But how are they going to legitimize billing you extra when you say to yourself, well, I don't really care how it gets here. I just want it to get here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they'll put it in the prices. It'll be bumped up.
Well, we don't know that for a fact. We don't know
so, Shawn.
I mean, that could be, but you don't know for sure, do you,
Okay, but
Sue?
I do know for sure,
Right.
probably.
You do know for sure. All right, so Sue Ball is going on record as saying that Domino's going to raise their prices for this,
well, I would think
automated delivery
maybe not,
service.
but I would probably put money on it.
No, maybe they're just going to say it'll be a speedier, easier, quicker way for you to get your pizza. I don't know.
You still have to walk outside of your door.
See, that's what you're worried about, though. You're so worried about having to get up and walk. That's sad.
But if you get food delivered,
yes,
they bring it to your door.
I mean, you could stay in your pajamas and literally walk outside and get it. Lummox.
Might as well pick it up.
92.7 WOBM with Cyndi Lauper on a Wednesday morning. It is August 30th, 7:28. Shawn and Sue with you, 61 degrees. And as you see these pictures and images out of Houston and the Texas area, it takes you right back to Hurricane Sandy. I just can't stop thinking about how it brings you right back to where we were when the hurricane hit here, and how, we think of our town square sister stations who were involved in covering that in those areas. I remember how we were up all night during the hurricane and just hearing from listeners and the total devastation in their calls and in their voices. It just brings, I still drive up and down my street. I see homes that were destroyed in Hurricane Sandy, some that are still being rebuilt. And, the folks, in our town square sister stations, our thoughts and prayers with you as you deal with this, because, I mean, water is it destroys everything in its path. And, whether it's homes or vehicles or lives, it doesn't matter. It's just a horrible situation.
Absolutely. Our hearts and prayers go out to Houston and now Louisiana, where this storm is going into. So our hearts and prayers are with you.
You think about it, too. I mean, we dealt with one night of storm. This is the third landfall this storm has made on them. It just keeps coming, and the rains. And once you get to that part where you're saturated, as we know here, when we got to that point where the water was saturated, all that, slowly came to an end. But once you get to that saturation point, any little bit just adds and adds and adds. And, they just keep getting more and more. And it's just unbelievable. But check out links on our website at WOBM.com if you have it in your heart to help out down there. And, of course, we remember all the folks and the peril, and still, folks, today, as we said, it's such a long road ahead for them because we are still rebuilding here at the shore after Sandy, and we know that Harvey is going to take quite a time for them to do the same. So we just we try to stay together, as Kevin Williams mentioned in the Hometown View. As Americans, we come together in a time like this, and our hearts and prayers go out to them with WOBM.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed.
92.7 WOBM with Nelly Furtado on a Tuesday. It's August 29th. Right now, waking up 8:41, 69 degrees. So here we are, fast approaching the Labor Day holiday weekend. A lot of folks maybe decide by Thursday night that, they're going to skip out and take off for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, make it a 4-day weekend. So we're asking listeners to get social with us today and talking about, whether or not they're going to be traveling. Now, Ann says she's going to be taking a canoe trip. She's traveling down the Mullica River.
Nice.
And she's going camping with her BFF.
Oh, that is fun. fun.
Now, Robin's, she'll be traveling. She's actually moving a child into college.
Oh, boy.
So good luck with that, Robin. A lot of folks may be doing
My
that.
heart goes out to you.
Now,
That's sad.
Carol says she's going to be...
I guess it's happy, but still it's sad when your child leaves. Yeah.
Yep. Carol says she's staying at home.
Good.
Staying here at the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to just relax at home. But D.P. Leonard is saying he's starting to think that we're reporting all of our responses to Homeland Security soon.
Oh, and we're going to tell him?
So he thinks we're tracking him. He goes on to say he's just kidding, but hashtag real news.
Whoa.
So I'm not quite sure what, is he implying that it's not real news that we're asking you what you're doing this weekend?
Who can I
or
call?
maybe it is real news.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, so DP, don't get worried. We're,
all your information is going.
I mentioned to him better than a chip implant.
Oh.
Because now they want to track people with,
yeah,
those
that's
chip
ridiculous.
We're going to chip you, Sue. We're going to put a chip implant. Little potato chip. With some ranch dressing.
I won't lie to you.
Out to the highways we go. Nancy Remy is with us. And Nancy, we were just talking about how one of our very own restaurants here in Ocean County named to the top 100 most scenic restaurants in America.
Scenic.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is Panini Bay right there in Tuckerton. Was known for its scenic Barnegat Bay views and, great dining. So it made the top 100 in all of America. So that's
I like
pretty
that
cool.
a lot, yeah.
Anytime you make the list of, top 100 anything, I
Perhaps
think you
we
gotta
should
be
make
pretty
a
happy.
road trip.
Well, I've done that before. Right around the corner from my house, not
Well,
very
I'm just
far
saying,
road trip.
the rest of the morning crew could join you for
Yes.
lunch.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Yeah, but Panini Bay, check it out. It's at our website at WOBM.com. 3 others in New Jersey made the top 100 in America. Chart House in Weehawken and
Okay.
Atlantic City, and High Lawn Pavilion in West Orange.
Okay.
Also making it. So
Which is quite lovely.
Yeah, there you
Been
go.
to
So-
weddings there.
Okay. Panini Bay, though. I've been there, and it's beautiful. Check it out. if
All
you
right.
want.
Well, check your calendar and lunch is on you.
Lunch is on me. We'll go down there for some delicious paninis and
good.
overlook the bay. So Nancy Remy is in with us. Not only do we have beautiful restaurants here in Ocean County, but hopefully a good commute dance. How we doing?
Well, we do this morning. It's probably not.
92.7 WOBM with Sarah Bareilles, Shawn and Sue with you. Wednesday morning, it's August 30th, 6:41, 61 degrees. Don't forget, tomorrow, 6:40, we've got Pet of the Week, another puppy or kitty up for adoption with the Popcorn Park Zoo Associated Humane Societies. So we're getting social with Shawn and Sue. It is National Sandwich Month here in August, and we're talking about what is your favorite sandwich, asking listeners what it is and where they like to get it. Now, Angela wrote into us, Sue, chicken salad with lettuce, tomato, onion, oil, and vinegar. And she loves it from Diesel's Subs in Bayville.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. That's where she gets her favorite.
Delish.
Laura says turkey and Swiss, lettuce and tomato, extra tomato, and a little bit of mayo. Hold the onion. And she loves to go to Sorrentino's right there in Howell. Sorrentino Subs. That's her favorite place to get her turkey and Swiss subs. That's where she likes it. Joe wrote into us the American Deli right here in Toms River. He likes to get ham, provolone, lettuce, and mayo. Simple but delicious. So these are some of the thoughts that
Nothing
folks
like a
are
good
saying.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
I love it. Jersey Mike's is good hoagies.
Patty loves Richard Subs World, says all of their sandwiches are awesome, and, they love it, and they can't wait for them to reopen.
Absolutely. Hey, they're getting closer and closer, too, right there on Route 9 in Bayville. The roof is on. The building is back up stronger than ever, so hopefully they'll reopen real soon.
Yeah. Dorothy loves to go to the Wawa's local here. She says their ham and cheese with lettuce, tomato, and extra mayo from Wawa are delicious.
Don't forget
they
about
make good
Wawa's
sandwiches.
pickle chips.
Really? You like those?
Fantastic. Best pickle chips I know of.
Yeah. Yeah. But, there's all kinds of great places to go and, your favorite sandwich. Everybody, I guess it depends on, too, the time of year. Certain sandwiches are better at certain times of the year, I think. Don't you agree?
Probably. How about a good old sandwich in front of that football game on Sunday? I eat sandwiches, though, year-round. I love them on the beach. I love them in the winter. I love them watching my favorite movie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me. But you're right. I would imagine some people like eating them different parts of the year.
Yeah. Nick wrote in he likes Luigi's Deli in Toms River.
Good.
And loves a sandwich which is roasted peppers and fresh mozzarella and prosciutto. He says it's delicious.
Yeah.
I think a BLT this time of year. And a lot of folks wrote in that right out of their backyard gardens. A great place. You know, we grow our own tomatoes and we have grown our own lettuce as well. And we always love the BLTs right out of the garden. So if you love that, a lot of folks writing in. Linda wrote that in, and also some other folks, Patty. So Debbie wrote that in as well. They love their Jersey tomatoes. So thanks for getting social with us, talking about National Sandwich Month. Where's great places to get them, and what kind of sandwiches you love. And we're getting hungry on an early morning with Shawn and Sue on WOBM.
Wake up with Shawn and Sue, Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
The afternoon. So today is pretty the kind of day.
All right, right now we are at 68 in Toms River. Well, we just found out, Nancy, that Sue does not want to do Shania karaoke anytime soon when you go out.
Oh, when you have the full band behind you, it's a whole different story.
It sounds so much better.
Yeah, you think? You think?
Yes. I'm going to go with that.
That's what we're
right,
believing,
so I'll
Shawn.
give you that dan 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 dan.
Ooh! One more time. I feel like... No, why am I singing it in a different key? I feel like a woman. I think I'm throwing in like a different song.
Yeah, you're like, you know, it's more like you're asking a question. You're like, I feel like a woman?
I feel like a woman.
So, as a woman, you can relate to this.
I gotta be so calm.
One last time.
I am a woman. How was that?
Oh, boy, this is not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
All right, off to the highways we go. Nancy Remy is in. Nance, how we doing out there on the roadways?
Nancy is a woman. Good morning.
Thank you. We'll check things out with this report brought to you by Staples.
92.7 WOBM with Kid Rock on your Wednesday morning. It's August 30th, 6:10, 61 degrees. Shawn and Sue with you. And New Jersey Monthly Magazine has in September its top 100 towns in New Jersey edition, which is about to come out. And they've broken it down. And we have taken it a little further and broke it down to the top 10 here at the shore.
Okay.
Now, when you look at the top 10, first of all, Burlington County didn't have any towns in the top 100 in the state. In the top 10 here, only one town in Ocean County made the list.
And that was it?
9 of the top 10 here at the shore are from Monmouth County. All right. Number 1 is Rumson. That is the highest rated town at the shore in the state. It's number 1 in Ocean Monmouth. It is number 4 as far as the best towns to live in the entire state.
Wow. Okay.
The only town in Ocean County to make the list was Lavalette.
Ooh, nice.
Now, Lavalette made the list at number 74 in the state. Now, the top 3 towns that are considered, according to this, now what they did was they used Left-Lean Associates, which is an independent research firm, to compile their list. They based it on things like property taxes, medium home sale prices, high school rankings, crime rate, etc.
Okay, excellent.
All right. So Rumson was number 1, Little Silver was number 2, and Brielle was number 3. Those were the top 3 towns here at the shore. If you want to see the complete list,
love Brielle.
It's at WOBM.com. But I'm asking folks on Facebook, are you surprised only one town in Ocean County made the top 100?
I'm surprised.
Now, that's not the top 10. Lavalette made the top 10, but it's also the only town in Ocean County that make the top 100.
Very surprised. We have beautiful towns here in Ocean County.
I am surprised, too. So check out the story. It's at WOBM.com. You can sound off on Facebook and Twitter as well, and we'll get your feedback as to what you think. But, top 10 towns, the best to live in here at the shore. We've got the list at WOBM.com.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll.
Ocean County's best variety, 92.7
Thursday morning, it is August 31st. So I was watching the Yankees game last night. It was around dinner time, and I was cooking dinner. And I was hungry because we were getting ready for dinner. We hadn't had dinner yet. But I'm watching the game while I'm cooking from the kitchen through the little bar area, the thing that we have. And they go to a picture of a little boy, and I'm thinking to myself, this is the a picture can say 1,000 words. He's got his Yankees hat on, and he's got a big ice cream sandwich in his hand.
Oh.
And he is just enjoying this ice cream sandwich. And,
that's nice.
And they focused in on him. He's got ice cream on his face and his hands, and it just looked delicious. And I thought to myself, a picture could say 1,000 words. This is what a ball game should be all about. Here's this little boy. He's enjoying the game. He's got his Yankees hat on. Even though we're losing, he's got a smile on his face because his ice cream sandwich is in his hand, and it just looked delicious and made me more hungry.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was a good moment. I love when they pan through the audience just to see what people are doing and how they're enjoying. And this kid with the ice cream sandwich, it was great. Even the commentators were like, wow. That looks really good.
That is cool.
That looks good. That kid's enjoying himself. Even though the Yankees are losing and, whatever, the sandwich is good. It's a hot day. It's summertime. He's getting ready to go back to school soon. But here he is at the ballpark, got ice cream all over himself and enjoyed it. So it was a nice moment there.
It was adorable.
Yeah, that was a good baseball moment.
Those camera guys knew what they were doing last night.
Exactly. A picture could say 1,000 words.
That's
a young boy
nice.
with his ice cream sandwich at a ball game with his parents, just having a good time. It was good stuff. 92.7 WOBM with Bieber on a brand new Wednesday morning. Sue, I told you it was going to be a busy hour.
Yeah, you bet.
Joining us right now, we have our
it.
friends from the Garden State Film Festival with some exciting news. Joining us, the Garden State Film Festival Executive Director, Lauren
Ladies.
Conkar, and also from the Board of Directors, Heather O'Scanlan, in with us this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Shawn and Sue.
Hi, guys.
How you doing today?
Hi, we're great. Thank you so much for having us.
So excited to be here. You brought us donuts.
We did. We brought you donuts from Asbury
You
Park, from
could be
Purple
our
Glaze in
favorites.
Asbury Park. They're fancy donuts. I like that one with the shark.
Yeah, how about that? I love it. Like you're in
Yeah.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Delish.
All right,
Fancy
we're going to get
donuts.
to those in just a little bit. But first, though, let's talk about some exciting news. Lauren, you're bringing the show back home here. Tell us all about how the return of the Garden State Film Festival here to Asbury Park.
The Garden State Film Festival is having our 16th year back in Asbury Park. The dates are March 22nd to the 25th, 2018. So we were in Asbury for 11 years. We went to Atlantic City for 4, and now we're back. So I'm super excited. It's our homecoming Sweet 16 back in Asbury.
There you go. You could have a little theme going there, Sue,
Yeah.
with the Sweet 16 party.
Definitely. I mean, it's awesome to have you back in Asbury.
Yeah, we're excited about it. We really are. It's such a great town. It's such an artsy, edgy kind of beach town, and it's just it's right where we belong.
And I think a lot of
great
people
things.
related the festivity to that town. And it was a little bit further away, Atlantic City, which was a great host for the time that you were down there.
It was.
Wonderful.
But it's sort of back home now, and it's, folks are going to be excited about that.
Yeah, it feels good.
Best of the Fest is coming up very soon, in just a couple of days. What is this all about?
So the best of the festival.
Wait. Woo! Who just did that? I
Was
love
that,
it.
was that Heather or was that Sue?
What's Heather? Are we kindred soul sisters?
Exciting.
I think we might be.
I
Tell
love
us about it.
So the best of the fest, we are going to be at the Baronet at the Asbury Hotel this Saturday, September 2nd. And so the best of the fest this is going to be a little under 2 hours of shorts from past festivals. And it's a really fun time. We do this all over New Jersey, and we've also done it out of New Jersey. So we do it all year round, and we love it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to bring it to different parts of New Jersey too. I mean, this time we're having it at the Asbury, and we'll have them in different towns in New Jersey. So it's just a nice way to kind of get our word out there and kind of just expose ourselves to other people. I mean, before I really got involved with films myself, I had never been to a film festival. It wasn't something that occurred to me as something that just might be fun to do for a regular person. But it's great. I mean, it's a great way to see different films that are just creative and just so much heart put into a lot of these independent films. And a lot of local filmmakers will be there.
That's cool.
We're gonna have some great parties too at the main event, the festival itself, but a lot of events leading up to the festival in March.
That's cool.
Now, you're also calling for entries because you're going to have a kickoff party, and that's going to be where folks are going to start thinking about getting these projects to you.
Yes.
Of course, it doesn't just happen overnight. You got to work ahead of time, so you're going to start asking folks to submit.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they're already starting to come in.
They are. We do have a lot, and submissions are open until December 1st. So how it works is we receive over 1,000 submissions and we pare it down. Last year we pared it down to 225 films that we showed over really our event. We have over 60 events in 4 days, so that's a lot going on. And we have panels, workshops, and then so the September 23rd is a call for entries kickoff party, and 7 o'clock where you can mingle, have some drinks and chat, and then 8 o'clock. I'm talking about the best of the fest. There's too much in my brain. There's too much in my brain.
It's too early.
But tickets, so we are a nonprofit organization, so all of our events are benefits. The tickets for the best of the fest on September 2nd are $10, and tickets for the call for entries kickoff party are $20. And at Salvation at the Asbury Hotel.
Which is the rooftop bar at the Asbury. Very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Nice.
And we'll have some food. There'll be hors d'oeuvres there. And it's a really nice time because everyone can chat, talk to each other, network, and potentially
Will the red carpet be laid out?
You know what?
Not yet, I
think
guess.
We'll probably have a step and repeat at the party, but the red carpet itself is for the main event, and we do a nice red carpet.
Yeah.
The
I
best.
gotta tell you, you gotta come, Sue.
Really?
I'm telling you, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Now, another thing that you brought to our attention, if folks want to volunteer, this is a great time to get involved with the Garden State Film Festival. Maybe there are some students out there who are into the arts and entertainment, these fields. Maybe they're looking to, get their foot in the door, so to speak. I mean, it'd be a great idea to volunteer with your group.
Yeah, what's wonderful is your volunteer badge is your weekend pass, basically. So, and we start on a Thursday night with Meet the Filmmaker. And what I really love about our event is we don't segregate anybody. The VIPs, the celebrities, the volunteers, the filmmakers
everyone's
are all
mingling
together. So you can all chat and have nice conversations. And the volunteers really love it. They come the whole entire time.
Yeah, we always get a good group of volunteers. It's just a really fun vibe all weekend.
Yeah, and we normally have over 230 volunteers, so it's great fun. It's a lot going on. But Thursday is Meet the Filmmaker. Friday,
Meet the Filmmaker party.
Party.
It's a party.
Ah,
Let's be
the
clear.
party.
It's a party, and then we go and watch
screening
some
the
of the trailers,
which is fun. You kind of get a preview of what's coming up that weekend.
What is your website for folks who want to get more details on this fantastic organization and the festival itself?
It is gsff.org, so it's G for garden, S for state, F for film, F for festival.org.
And it'll be back in Asbury Park. That is great news. Happening March 22nd through the 25th this spring. So always look forward to it. It's going to be a great time. Heather, do you think you're going to have a movie in the festival? Are you working on something that's going to end up there?
You may see 1 or 2 or 4 of my
Oh,
films.
I love her.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I haven't officially been accepted yet, so we'll see what happens.
Put in a good word for you. Put in a good word for you. Amazing the work that you guys do. How many? It was 200 and how many events?
Well,
films, I mean?
Films, 225 films. Yeah.
Over the course of just a few days.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was separated into 45 different film blocks.
Unbelievable.
So you can go to one film block and see a short, an animation, a feature, so that way you like to give you a sample of everything.
That's so cool.
And there are some people that don't know what a film festival is, and so we always have to explain, you come, there's a lot of parties, but you come and we do like a 2-hour approximate film block, and you can see so many different things. We give you time in between to go eat, do what you want to do before you head off to the next one.
Yeah, it really is a cool thing. Yeah. I know at home we've really gotten into independent films. My wife and I, we go on to Netflix now, and we go straight to the independent film section.
Good. Yeah,
because there's so many cool films that you haven't been exposed to that just have the films have a different feel to them than what's in the big theaters out that are mass produced, so to speak.
Definitely,
I mean, it really is something.
And we are a springboard for a lot of those filmmakers that get distributed. Hey, and they're on Netflix, Amazon. Heather, tell us a little more.
Yeah. There's so many platforms now for filmmakers to get their work out there, and it's a great time to be a filmmaker, and it's a great time to be a movie lover because there's just so much more access. I recently got my mom not a Hulu, what's the little
the stick, the fire stick,
not the fire stick, the other thing. I can't think of the name of it now. the Roku. Yes, I got her a Roku, and I taught my mom to binge watch.
Yes.
And she just thinks it's the greatest thing ever. It's so
One after
cute.
the other after the other.
I got to tell you, though, she had me over. I went over for dinner, and she put on some show. She's like, oh, this is a new show I've been watching. Oh, gosh, I forget the name of it now. It was on Hulu, I think. But let me tell you, I watched a really uncomfortable scene to be watching with my mother, but I just love that she's exposed to all these new things. It's wonderful.
Yes, there was a lot more platforms for exposure. Ladies, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
We look forward to a great
Awesome.
time and so many different events. Go to their website for more details, and we'll have more details up on our website all about the Garden State Film Festival. We'll be back. We'll take a look at traffic next on WOBM.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Don't want to miss. Like the boat. Ah, nuts.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.